Nearly anything can be learned in today's world through self-education with the help of the internet. Yes, self-education can help us achieve a lot if only we give it, enough time. Pick one particular thing and learn it as much as you can. Now, why am I advocating for self-education? Now, we talk a lot about finances here. It is quite understandable that a lot of us didn't study anything related to finance or business in our school days, but it's not a yardstick to just leave our money or business to chance. Now, we can learn the basics of finance and business on our own. You can get books, you can go on internet, use your data very well. Go to the internet, Google them, and you find a lot of information concerning bookkeeping. In fact, as simple as recording your income and your expenses. There are better ways you can do them, and these things are just basics. Now, if you're into business, you believe me that if you don't understand the basics, even when you can hire people, you can afford to hire people to do these things for you. Now, there are times when they speak some professional jargons that might be strange to you. They even explain things that mean loss, but because we do not understand some of these basics, you just take them as normal. But if we actually take our time to understand the basics, I'm not asking us to go become accountants or professionals, but we can always learn the basics of accounting, the basics of business, the basics of money. Say as simple as recording our income and expenses and knowing the difference between the two. As simple as bookkeeping and how to record the transactions. These are basic things we can learn on our own. But the trouble has always been, do we have all the time? How much time are we willing to devote to learning these things on our own? If we can be patient enough, give it a lot of time, and learn them very well. They're actually very simple and can determine how successful we become with money or business. So self-education remains the best while preparing to face the real world. Most of the syllabuses, even being taught in school, are not as detailed as what you will find when you go on the internet, because some of them are based on real businesses, real experiences. So when we read about these things, when we get a hold of them, we learn, from someone's first-hand experience. Self-education will help you with all you need in real practical world. It will help you because it's someone's real experience being documented. You can find books around, you can buy books, and if you cannot afford one, I already said, you can always go on the internet, use it, and then get as much information as possible. Self-education will make us a better version of ourselves. But what is important is not how much of surfing we do on the internet, but what the most important thing is how much time can we devote to learning just one thing. Devote a lot of time to learning one particular thing at a time. Learn it and learn it very well. That's how to go about self-education. And I am saying it's not any different when it comes to money or business. Pick one aspect, learn it very well, and then move to the next one. We can always do all of these things on our own. We don't have to attend Harvard University or study accounting in any university before we know these basic things about finances and business. Until I see you again, my name remains Ali Taufik, and I ask you to subscribe to